Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, February 10. With about a month to go before the deadline for tax returns, Tax Administration Jamaica (TAJ) is encouraging business owners and self-employed persons to take advantage of its taxpayer assistance program. TAJ has been holding a series of sessions to guide persons through the process of filling out the new self-employed annual return and revised income tax forms. The deadline for filing is March 15. Speaking on JIS TV's Issues and Answers, TAJ Communication Officer Leighton Beckles said more than 100 sessions had been scheduled at TAJ offices across the island.
It gives us a way of interacting with our clients and our clients to interact with us in a brand new way, in a way that makes it so much easier to do business.
Persons wishing to access the schedule of sessions may click on jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 1-888-TAX-HELP for dates and locations. Jamaicans are being urged to support the government's fiscal policy, which has been largely successful. Speaking on JIS TV's Issues and Answers, economist Dr. Andre Horton said the administration had been doing a good job and the public should expect to see increasing gains over time. Dr. Horton reasoned that though the impact may not be immediate, improvements in the island's economic standing would be felt in the medium to long term.
What is happening is that if the indicators improve, it improves the potential of the country to move towards better services, because what it will do, it will free up other monies, free up fiscal policy, free up the government in terms of how much they can really inject into the economy.
Under the economic reform program, the country has recorded reductions in the balance of payments, inflation, and the rate of depreciation of the Jamaican currency. In the meantime, there's more good news from the tourism sector. All the main cruise ports on the island have recorded an increase in arrivals for 2014, pushing cruise shipping arrivals to over 1.4 million visitors, an overall increase of 12.5%.
Falmouth saw an increase of 19.5% over 2013, or 125,000 additional visitors, while cruise arrivals in Ocho Rios grew by 7.7%. Montego Bay recorded an increase of about 1% in additional visitors over 2013.
With an increase in cruise shipping arrivals coupled with steady growth in stopovers, the country recorded more than 3.5 million visitors in 2014. The Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Task Force, MOCA, has extended its lottery scamming prevention campaign into schools. Sensitization sessions were held recently at 4 schools in Montego Bay under the theme, "Lottery Scamming is a Crime. Stop it before it stops you." MOCA representative Corporal Kevin Watson says the campaign will run for 7 weeks and will point students to a viable and legal alternative to lottery scamming.
This is really an intervention or an approach, a proactive approach that we are using to curb lottery scamming through social development. Because if we can get children to understand that lottery scamming is wrong and that it is a crime, right, then we will be starting a change.
Participating schools included Glendevon Primary and Infant, Salt Spring Primary, Green Pond Primary, and Albion Primary schools. Corporal Watson said the schools targeted are those considered most likely to be affected by the scourge. Meanwhile, plans are in place to expand the island's 27-year-old Neighborhood Watch program to include focus on business and industry. The JCF's Community Safety and Security Branch will be starting a Farmers and Business Watch program. Head of the branch, ACP Gary Welsh, says they'll also be strengthening partnerships with the church, youth clubs, and women's groups to build safer communities across the island.
We are going to expand our offerings through the Neighborhood Watch program to build capacity of watchers, not only to come to meetings, but to enhance their skills in conducting security surveys. And they might want to do this on a personal level or otherwise. But we believe that empowering people is the first step towards creating safe communities.
ACP Welsh says the Community Safety and Security Branch has also created a tourism unit to carry out special policing initiatives in tourist towns.
So we're looking at the divisions of Portland, St. Mary, St. Anne, Trelawney, St. James, Kingston, St. Elizabeth, as areas where we're going to enhance our policing delivery with our tourist interest in mind.
And finally, residents and visitors to Trenchtown's Culture Yard can now see up close a life-size statue of Bob Marley, the community's most famous son. The statue, sculpted by Trenchtown resident Shade Cole and commissioned by the Tourism Enhancement Fund, was unveiled Sunday as part of activities to celebrate Bob Marley's 70th birthday.
From a tourism perspective, people always talk about the fact that people are now looking for more than just sun, sand and sea. And look, we know that we have some of the best sun, sand and sea in the world, but the fact of the matter is that Jamaica has so much more that the more we can put it out there, it puts us on a different platform from everybody else. So we at the ministry are committed because it's a necessity for us. It is important for us to preserve our culture and ensure that it remains as it is.
The unveiling of the statue was followed by a community symposium titled Trenchtown Culture Village From Vision to Reality. It included presentations by Culture Minister Lisa Hanna and social enterprise experts such as Dr. Henley Morgan, chairman of the Agency for Inner City Renewal. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.